So some people have been asking about what is going on with this car, so I thought we'd do a little bit of a video showing the bits that are in the car and the history of some of it, and yeah, just a bit behind the scenes. So I got this car in 2020. It was a Subaru WRX, 2003 Subaru WRX, non-STI. And that was actually good because it came with the 4-pot brakes and the 2-pot rears, which is good for gravel because when the STIs come with the Brembos you can't use them.
Yeah, the 2-pot, 2-pot rears.
I had a GC8 that was like a very club level car. It just had a cage and seats, and it was like stock standard everything. I had that and I sold it, and I did this because Subtech.
Shout out Subtech.
Shout out Subtech, Gareth and the team. Subtech were like, let's build a GD chassis. So I found this one and it was like $4,000 on Facebook Marketplace. It was in South Auckland, pretty much stock standard. It had those wheels over there on it, which I've now put semi-slicks on. So I had 18s. I think it had a stock standard exhaust, but had an external wastegate on an automatic car. But the external wastegate was like broken, so it was just free boosting on the way home. It was pretty crack up.
That would have been a fun drive.
I actually drove that around for like a couple of weeks, and that was all good. It was a box. And then
Believe that.
and then we started building it, and so my job was fabricate the cage and get it all prepped, ready for Gareth to like do the engine and put the driveline on it. So we built the cage. Oscar Jensen, my mate Oscar, shout out Oscar if you're watching this, you're the man. We built this cage, which is a pretty good cage I reckon.
Yeah.
It's like quite, pretty much got every member I would like to have except this one. I should have put that one in, which might be a future thing.
Yeah.
Which I believe they call a Liston bar because it stops like the rear of the car like folding in when you crash.
Shout out Grant Liston.
Shout out Grant Liston, yeah, because he did that.
Yeah.
And then they put those bars in, but I don't think it's as bad on a Subaru. When I started building the car, I was like, I don't want to like paint it a dull colour. I'm going to try stand out. So painted it yellow. We have this livery now, which hopefully stands out a little bit.
And we've tested it, it works.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we did test it. We tested the cage. Oscar can weld really good, because insert that footage maybe. We went boom in the river and it was like perfect. So yeah, it started as an automatic WRX, and then coming to the engine bay, Gareth put this engine from Subtech, they put this engine together from old STI bits they had laying around. So I believe, and Gareth can correct me if I'm wrong, it's a version 7 STI block with version 6 STI pistons, and then version 7 STI heads that have been like, they were just old, but we got them reconditioned and put it together. And like the whole engine cost like, with Gareth's help, I think it cost like $8,000.
Something like that, eh?
Something like that. I did the front mount intercooler again with Oscar's help. Shout out Oscar, he fabricated all this pipe work. And we did the twisted turbo setup, and this turbo is a TD06 like turbo care copy. It's not like a genuine OEM one. That's what we've been running. I don't believe it's the right solution for a rally car. It's probably too big. It has like way more lag than I want. So
clutch kicking it. There we go. Yeah.
If I'm not like onto it early enough, it'll just die in the corner. So that's on the thing to change, but anyway, the one nice part we got is a radium surge tank over here. It's pretty nice. Other than that, it's like just good, solid, reliable. Like don't go too far away from the OEM.
Anything special there?
Huh? That's a blow-off valve.
A blow-off valve, sorry.
Leave that. leave that in.
What's that?
That's a blow-off valve, Nathan. This is like one of the only parts that survived from the original car that I bought from South Auckland. That was genuine, turbo smart.
Never lose that, mate.
Yeah, so what's next?
Maybe driveline?
Yeah, so going to the driveline now. I bought a 6-speed STI version 7 gearbox.
Is that behind you there?
Ages ago. Oh, that's Ben's one actually.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Ben, that's his gearbox. This is also his gearbox. Bought a version 7 STI box ages ago for, I think it was like $2,000. Now they're like 6, but got it for $2,000 ages ago. Put that in the car. It was open front diff and open like center diff. So it was a 6-speed strong, but the diffs were not very good. And then driveline wise, it's got R180 rear diff and the big axles, and we've got the stock 4 pots, which go all good, but kind of get hot sometimes. And I'm running Dixel rotors and pads, and it's just stock arms and stuff. Got a 5mm aluminium sump guard under there. You can show them that.
Yeah,
It's pretty smashed, but
Yeah.
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 So that's the 5mm aluminium sump guard, profile cut by Longveld.
Yo, shout out Longveld.
Profile cutting specialist. So if you need any profile cutting done,
Yeah.
you go through them. They do it very good. They get it done fast and cheap, which is pretty mean.
Well, right price, you know.
Right price, not cheap. You don't want to say cheap. Sorry. Good quality.
Yeah.
So yeah, rear brakes are like the same, just standard 2 pots, which is all good. And the rear diff started as like an open rear diff, but now I've upgraded to a proper LSD, plate LSD, put together by Paul at Speed Hub, which has been awesome.
Did you say you got a Cusco in the front? Or what's been running in the front there?
There's Ben's diff in the front, and I don't know what it is, but it's mean.
So we upgraded that, like, was it midway through last year?
Yeah, Ben lent us the gearbox, which I've still got a year later, which has got a stick front diff in it. So that is all 3 diffs in the car because we upgraded to
DCCD, yeah.
a DCCD unit.
Which is right there, and that had a nice bath, but we managed to save it.
So this controls the locking of the centre diff, and at the moment I run it just like on full aggressive auto mode, but it does unlock when I get off throttle, so it like allows good rotation on turn-in, and then locks up with the throttle. The 3 diffs were the best thing I've ever done to the car. Suspension, actually we've just changed, but originally in the car, this vacuum cleaner's in the way because Nate's cleaning. Originally, I imported, with Subtech's help.
Chuck it on the bench here.
Yeah, that's a bit dirty. The suspension brand from Taiwan called Standard. And while you've never heard of it, it is well made, it is good quality of construction, and did us well for like 3 years. So I'm kind of looking for a bit more performance in that area now, which is why we've looking at other options, but these are what we had, and that's what we've got had some good results on those, so they're actually all good. They cost like $5,000, which is like half the price of MCAs, which you get from Australia. So that is what I could afford at the time when I built the car.
Yeah.
And they were going all good, but now we're lucky enough to have these MCAs on the front given to us by Ben as a short-term loan to see how they go, and it turns out they go real mean and they're awesome. It's going to be hard to give those back, but they're going to go in Ben's legacy for Silver Fern Rally. So
you're exploring whether we can do anything to these standard.
Yeah, actually at the moment I've only got 2 because Hayden Padden, shout out Hayden if you're watching this, you're the man. Hayden said he'll dyno these for us and see what they're doing and see if we can do anything to make them better. So that's cool because I don't have the experience or the gear to do that, and Hayden does, so cheers Hayden, you're the man. And in the rear we've got some of Ben's older Proflex that he used to have in his version 7 Subaru, which is a garage queen at the moment because he's got so many cars.
Proflex.
Yeah, Proflex, which is kind of like old MCAs anyway. So that's what we've got in the suspension. That's pretty much everything on the driveline, eh?
Yeah.
Power-wise, it is making, I'll let you be the judge, if it's modest or not, but I believe it's fairly modest. When I did this turbo, actually Longveld helped me out with this one in the machine shop.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out Longveld. They machined out the compressor housing and then I designed it, and then we made a unrestricted version, so that's like full size, and that makes 300 horsepower. And then this one is a 36mm restrictor to Motorsport New Zealand rules, and that makes 250 horsepower or 181 kilowatts.
Is that at the wheels or?
At the wheels, yeah.
Yeah, and that's running on the stock ECU as well, isn't it?
Stock ECU tuned by CCT. Yeah, stock ECU, again, it's cheap. I got it for free. And he tuned it. We can run anti-lag on it and launch control. And it literally had a bath in a river and had sand inside it, and it's still working. Yeah. And it's the same ECU.
Never missed a beat. Never missed a beat.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's one story with this car is that Nathan and I hit a bank and flipped it upside down into a river. which wasn't very high at the time, thankfully, and we got out all good. As well as smashing every panel on the car.
Yeah, which panels needed? That's pretty much every single panel.
No,
right?
every single panel got changed.
Yeah.
Every single panel was changed.
Yeah.
And the car got submerged by the rising water, and it was like completely underwater in like a storm. And so it was like sand and silt in like every crevice of this thing. And we did not replace like a single electrical component. So ECU, like diff controller, friggin' all the wiring, everything. And Nate like went through it with a cotton bud and like isopropyl alcohol and cleaned the ECU and the diff controller, and we're still using the same one now.
And the engine as well, right? So the Subtech pulled the whole engine apart and put it back together again.
Yeah, and then Gareth like pulled the engine, and there was like the front cam cover was full of sand, and they like cleaned it all up, and we're just still using the same engine, and it's been real good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the engine. Should we go inside?
And shout out Dale Perry for. And,
shout out to Dale Perry for that.
Yeah.
So
putting the car
inside, I have Sparko harnesses and seats, which I like the look of, and I like the blue. So, and they were like pretty affordable compared to other stuff.
Circuit and a Circuit 2 isn't your one? Or?
Yeah, I've got a bigger one. Nate's got a smaller one, even though Nate's bigger than me. We run a zero noise intercom, because actually the stylo one got smashed in the crash and filled with water, and it actually didn't work.
I hopped out of the car attached to my helmet.
And Nate just like exited left with his cable still attached and ripped it out of it, which I didn't actually blame him for. And I got a Willwood hanging pedal box here for the clutch and the brake, a standard accelerator pedal.
Hydraulic handbrake.
We've got a speed hub, sexy boy shift knob. Hydraulic handbrake with a long lever. I like to use it quite a bit, so next to the steering wheel is my preferred position, not like over here. I really like it next to the wheel. So when we run a sequential gearbox, I'll have like both right next to each other. When.
Yeah. Manifest.
Yes, sequential gearbox. The Subtech did this, they took the ignition out, and now we just run, everything's on that switch, and then start button, and then when we're on stage it's anti-lag. And then we've got some intercooler sprayers as well that we run. That's pretty much it inside the car. What else?
Drink bottle holder.
Yeah, Nate did that. He's pretty proud of it. So
this is I don't know if anyone's overseas watching, but this is where the rally safe unit goes, which is
co-driver stuff.
Yeah, co-driver stuff. Boring. It's like a standard thing in New Zealand. Maybe we should do like a media thing one day on what we run there, but this is just like GoPro mount and.
Not very good, this GoPro mount. We need to solid mount it so it doesn't go like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a steering wheel somewhere.
On the floor where it probably shouldn't be.
Definitely not. This is OMP steering wheel on a quick release, because I can't get out of the car very easily without it. Yeah, and it's quite close to me, but I like that position.
So all up, what do you think you spent to get to this point?
I'm estimating, without like running costs, like the car cost me between 30 and 40 grand.
Really?
Well, are you thinking less or more?
I thought less.
Oh.
Far out.
Okay, let's add it up. Should we add it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so car, 4K, suspension, 5K.
Engine, 8K you said?
Yeah, I think I spent around
New Zealand dollars.
This is all New Zealand
pesos.
Excuse my handwriting, 8K. Turbo was like, oh no, turbo was included in that.
Like just go like a sorted
roll
like,
cage and like stuff, like you probably like roll cage. Oh, seats in that.
Yeah.
A roll cage was say like 2K because we did it ourselves. Seats and belts was 2K. Hydraulic handbrake and brake lines and pedal box.
Yeah, various like other bits.
We had like another
2.
Yeah.
And then DCCD. Was that $800 or something?
Tune was like 1K and brakes and stuff. Let's just say I bought the rest of that minor stuff for 5.
Is that including your seats and stuff?
Yeah. Okay, so we go 9, 17, 19, 21, 23. What did I write there? 1. Yeah. 24. 30.
Yeah. 30 grand.
30 grand, I reckon.
Not cheap, guys. That's like a cheap 4-wheel drive.
I did that because, in my opinion, you can't get faster for like the amount of money that you spend. I don't know a better way to go faster, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because you're spending like what, like a second hand or third or fourth hand R4 or Rally 4.
Yeah, like if you buy a Rally
80,
4,
90 grand.
at least 90k like second hand.
Yeah.
And like we can beat them in this.
Yeah.
So I reckon this is faster.
But they're like, if you want to go entry level, you're getting like an old Corolla or an
Yeah, but I want to be like at least at the pointy end of an event, and for the money, this was like going to get me there.
Yeah.
Upgrades coming will be to change the turbo from the current unit to a Subaru IHI VF36, which is a ball bearing turbo. We'll go twin scroll exhaust. We'll look at changing the the fuel type to E85, maybe not, but we'll get it tuned. We'll change the whole turbo and we'll get it tuned and just get better response.
You don't want much more power, but you want a lot more torque.
No, I just want like torque and response to like just go when I need it.
Where does the power come in at the moment?
Too high.
Too damn high.
It's like 5,000 or something.
Yeah, and you want it in at like 2.
Yeah, like 3 or something, whatever. I don't know.
That's what you want for a rally car. You want it all down low.
You don't need like that power because you just need to get out of that corner to the next corner. That's going to be the upgrades this summer. Obviously, we want to upgrade the suspension. Obviously, we want a sequential box, but these things come with budget, and one day we'll buy it.
Other than that, just a co-driver and driver upgrade at any point. Eh?
Yeah, we just got to upgrade ourselves. Eh?
Yeah. Any questions? Just chuck them in the comments or something.
And if you like this content,
cheers.
drop a like, subscribe. Asahi, please sponsor.